Yom Shabbat, and I'm out trying to get a little bit done before the evening sets in. I'm trying to be very respectful. I have brought you here to a local cemetery. A few things I want to talk to you about. If you'll notice, the land is not looking so green because we are in the time of the blooming mustard. The mustard seems to lead the edge of when the earth begins to dull. And if you look in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but on top of that far hill, there's a lot of yellow. That's mustard. And over here, past the light poles, behind that far light pole on the hill, that's more mustard. This begins the time when the earth begins to diminish. And I want to be very respectful because I'm also in a local cemetery. You know, historically, the Jews were not buried this way. They were buried a different way, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But what does the beautiful green earth that we still have right now, what does the blooming almonds and the blooming mustard coming up to this season when the barley is going to be Abib, what do these things all have in common? Well, we're going to find out in Deuteronomy 16:1 that Elohim has left us a beautiful pattern about Deuteronomy 16:1, cemeteries, standing barley, and shocks or bundles of barley laying in the field. All of this fits into this time and this season. And I hope you'll stay tuned in tomorrow because, first of all, I want to ask you a question. Do you really believe that Yeshua fulfilled the law, that he was all things in the points of the law? In fact, I'll give you one better. If we look at First Chronicles and we look at First John, we are told that everything was made for him and by him. So we literally can say that the law was made for him, that he would come and lay his life down and do it through every point in the law. So I want you to hang on to that thought, and I want you to ponder it in your hearts until tomorrow, because what you're going to see is very shocking and very exciting, and I hope that it makes the calendar become 3D, as I've been striving to bring you into a 3D understanding of the word as they are represented on this land we call Israel. I'll see you tomorrow, and Shabbat Shalom.